It is April 30th, and I figured it's time to do a quick garden walkthrough. I have some turnips and some beets that I'm trying to grow things a little differently. A lot of this is kind of left behind at this point. I'm just waiting for my greenhouse to be finished to put some of these, which is why they're looking a little sad, but I also have some loofah gourds, which I'm hoping to put in my soaps, because I make soaps on gratituderanchcreations.com. My kids added a whole bunch of grass seed to my mix, which was super helpful. And you can tell by the yellowing of the leaves, we've been getting a lot of rain, which is wonderful. But it can stop now for a little bit. Our apple trees are blossoming wonderfully. And if you haven't smelled apple blossom, oh, it smells so good. I love, 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 love apple blossom. We have some echinacea coming up. And over here, echinacea, we have a project. On one day, our water main broke. Our actual water, our whole house comes off of this, and this goes to our well. So we share our well, which was here before our houses. And so in order to fix this, we have to turn our water off and our neighbor's water off, which was fun. So we have some sunflowers coming up. This one does not look so happy for the echinacea, and I think this is chamomile. I've also discovered there's a bunch of little potatoes everywhere that I didn't plant, which is okay with me. I have some zucchini over here because so many potatoes popped up in the bed I was intending to plant them that I figured I'll just put some corn somewhere else. So this one is going to be corn. You can see I've got calendula and carrots and leeks in there. The peas are coming up. And I'm ready to harvest. I don't know if you can see through the netting some of my spinach and lettuces. We're using the nets mainly to keep off the flies, because the flies love to lay eggs in your root vegetables, and that leads to maggots, which are disgusting. So I have some carrots here. We harvested pretty much all of the other carrots because they were bolting and they were really sad. This is my first year doing this. I've always started my own onion seedlings. So this year I got the actual, I think they're the sets where it's the actual bulb. So that's the ones in the back, and they just shot off. And then in the front, they were like little dormant plants. So I don't know, we'll see how they do. This is all potatoes I missed last year somehow. These are potatoes that I planted on purpose. Over here we have some more lettuces, some spinach. Ooh yeah, the beans I actually started in trays and planted. I have a whole bunch of turnips here. More potatoes coming up. Over here I have more radishes and broccoli and cabbages. There's some that is Napa. This is another potato bed, which is looking kind of sad at the moment. Not a whole lot of action. I mean, there's a little bit here. Well, I guess there's some. Maybe it's just early. I would have expected a little bit more. So we'll see. Here's the onions I started, and I think I transplanted them too soon. They were just really super teeny. So some of them, the birds kept pecking out. So that's when I started covering with the netting. I should have done it sooner, because I've seen the white butterflies that lay moths, that lay the caterpillar that loves brassicas. So this is all my cabbages, and no, these are broccolis and cauliflower. Garlic, beautiful garlic. And some more cabbages. And the pak choi we've already harvested. There's kale in the back. Helps if I aim, I'm sorry. Some more potatoes I missed. More potatoes. That's a butternut squash. Forage, always self-seeding. Butternut squash. I have no idea what this is. Looks like collard greens. So I don't know. We're still eating it. This looks like a sunflower to me, but I didn't plant it, so I don't know. More potatoes. Another squash. My goal today, this is my raspberry patch or strip, and I was hoping the baling twine would work, but that's ridiculous. The line is way too thick. And then I got this nylon string, which is also too thick, so I've got beading wire, and I'm gonna hang these little raspberries and kind of dangle them all over, so hopefully the birds learn there's no fruit and leave the fruit alone. Our honeyberries have dropped a lot of their flowers, so I'm hoping that means food. Same with the blueberries. You can see, let's see if I can get in. You can see right here, where is my pointing? That will be a blueberry. We've got a bunch of these really interesting mushrooms, and I have no idea what they are or why they're all at the base. Here's some blueberries, more blueberries, honeyberries, more mushrooms, more blueberries, aronia berry, which it looks like it's gonna bloom here very soon. Pretty exciting. Our strawberries are all blooming. I only like homegrown strawberries. These are ladies. The greenhouse has been put on hold because of the water, which is a little bit more important, you know, just a little. Here's our strawberry patch. And quickly over here, not a whole lot to see. I think this might be part of my fig. They're so young that this one is right here. This is part of my fig. They die back every year, which is sad. Asparagus. I am so happy. I'll be eating these tonight. And I know, like, once they start getting small, you don't want to pick those. Although, honestly, the smaller ones are my favorite. But these are young enough that I would very much like to leave them happy. Here's my pear tree. Nice green foliage. Here is my Bella. Smells good. Elderberry. Another elderberry. My Akane apple. And these are pretty young. I can't remember if this will be their second or third year, but either way, I won't let them produce much. My Jerusalem artichokes, you can see the green starting to poke up. And this is my gumi berry. Hopefully this year I'll actually get one. Oh yay, look, my grapes. I saw them putting forth the leaves, but they were only budding at that point. So here's my grape. That's exciting. Peach tree. Azalea. No, rhodie. Azalea's over there. I love the color of this one. Oh, look. There's one little teeny fuzzy peach. Right there. I wonder if I'm not going to get any peaches. Let's see, because I don't see any little peach buds on this. Oh, I wonder why. There's one little flower over there. Doesn't look like it got pollinated, or they dropped for some other reason. Well, we'll have to hope for a better harvest next year. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, so I'm gonna go hang some berries, some fake berries, some decoy berries, and enjoy the nice weather, but not rain. Chuk, 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 chuk. Our ladies. Hi, ladies.